world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. It's your boy Vic Excel.
It's your dude, Spank.
All right, and we're back with more video reviews, music reviews. All right, man. Before we get into it, man, how you doing? Baseball season's back. I know you're happy about that.
Absolutely. Right. You know, I'm a Braves fan, and I know you Dodger blue. So we'll probably see each other sometime in like October-ish, hopefully.
Yeah. Y'all ain't looking so well now, but it's a long season, so.
True that. It takes a while, though. We'll get it going.
Yeah. Y'all need an outfielder, I think. I think y'all need one more stick.
Well, we would have had one more stick had the DH came through, but since they axed that, then, you know, Puig's still out there, a free agent, so there ain't nobody got him. But other than that, you know, I think we'll get by, though. I think we'll get by.
All right, man.
I know y'all ain't hurting. Like, y'all got fucking all-star team over there, so, you know, it's all good. What, Bellinger hurt? Something happened to him?
He got spiked, but there's no broken bones, so he's day-to-day.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Basically,
I wouldn't have been mad if he would have got hurt, though.
They getting on that NBA load management shit. It's like they play a day, take a day off. Like they getting like I'm watching Mookie play Monday, off Tuesday, play Wednesday. Like they're getting on load management. I you know what? I'm gonna say this as a sports fan, we're gonna get into this music. As a hardworking citizen of these United States, of this US of A, that's a pun. You guys will hear later why. As a hardworking citizen, I think if I go buy a ticket to any sports game, whether it's a basketball game, major soccer game, baseball, or football, if those players' name are not on the injury report, and I put my hard-earned money to buy my family close seats, and you guys know that this is load management night, and LeBron's not playing, or Mookie's not playing, or Martinez is not playing, or I can't think of a football player, or if Aaron Rod, if y'all know that they're taking the night off, I think there should be some type of discounted price on the tickets. I just think so, man, because a lot of people spend up. Like, I'm a Dodgers fan, so I go to the Braves games when the Dodgers come to town.
Right.
Imagine Mookie just sitting on the bench for all 3 games just because it's load management.
Oh no, I'd be mad.
Right.
I'd be hot about that.
Right. Or LeBron James. I'm a Lakers fan. The Lakers play the Hawks once a year. And this night, AD and LeBron takes off. But my ticket price is still the same for a game I could watch on TV. No, man. Y'all owe us American citizens more because back in our era, a player might play all 165.
True.
The football players are mad because they're going 17 games instead of 16, but they're eliminating 2 preseason games. Like, come on, bro. You get it.
Well, I mean, I get it why they're doing it. They're trying to protect their assets, you know, and have some of these kids extend their careers, and for them to have more control of them. I get that part. But I do want to see the stars. I don't give a damn what you're paying them. Like, if I pay the ticket price to come and see the best quality team, and you're not putting the best quality team on the field, I would feel a certain way.
Right. Or it should be a discounted price. We should, as fans, we should know that.
Agreed.
Just like vacation days on your job. We have to put them on a calendar of some sort, or when we're not coming to work. These players need to put down, unless they're legitimately hurt, I'm taking these games off. So
that's true.
All right, man, let's get into the music, man.
All right.
And video reviews. All right, first video up to bat today. And you know, we told you guys, if you're artists out there and you got a video and you want your video to get noticed without us going to YouTube searching it, drop your video on our fan page on Facebook, Country Rap Report. All right, so this video that we're about to review came directly from the Country Rap Report Facebook page. All right, one time for Big Po. Big Po just dropped his brand new video, and the name of the video is Time.
Okay.
Now, let me start off by saying, visually, I wasn't mad at this video. Number one, I like the fact it showed different elements. He's outside in the snow. He's in the house. He has different scenes. A lot of times we see videos that the budget isn't as big it's one scene. But Big Poe utilized the things around him, kind of like Demon Jones. We always talk about Demon Jones. He utilized things around him and created different scenes for us. Now, something Big Poe did that other country rappers don't do that I really, really admire. Every scene, he changed tops.
Right. He had a wardrobe.
One time for Big Poe for making it look like, God damn it, he got more than one shirt. Okay. One time for you for that, Big Poe. You got the Scully on some scenes. You got the hat backwards on some scenes. You got on the fresh forces. I am not mad at Big Poe visually for how he looks, because he looks like he's destined to be a star. But I do have one thing I don't like. Big Poe, if you don't give Flavor Flav this goddamn clock back.
I hated the clock, bro. I thought it was too much. Oh, it was way too much for me. Way too much.
Now, the thing about that is, I get it. Time, clock, I get it. But it would have came out the same way if you was pointing to a watch.
Right.
It would have came out the same way if you had a watch in the snow and the camera zoomed to it sometime. But Big Poe, you look like you grabbed grandmama's clock off the wall and held it in the video. Who told you to do that, Poe? Poe, Big Poe, who told you to get grandmama clock?
I see the clock probably could have been, a lot of this video probably could have been replaced with some of the elements that he had towards the end of the video, where the people were holding up the signs about how or what time affected them in some sort of way. He could have done a whole video of that, and then he probably could have took it viral and started some sort of TikTok challenge and have people hold up whatever time. Like that's just one way how he could have played the song. I wasn't crazy about the video. I didn't hate the video, but I didn't love the video. I thought the video was a good effort, but there's some issues in there with product placement. But we'll talk about that when we get to the next video, because they both make sense that way. But I didn't think this was a great representation of him and his talent. Because when I watched this video, some of his other videos, Get High, a couple other ones were suggested, and I watched those, and it looked like this video was a step backwards from the other videos. So I don't know if that was just because of COVID. He had a different video budget, had to do social distancing. I don't know, but this wasn't a good representation of Big Poe. He had the song with Stormy Lee, and we mentioned her in one of our other podcasts. Like it isn't like he doesn't know or he's unknown out there. He's got a buzz and got a name. I don't know. I think I'm getting spoiled because I want these guys to come with their A game every single video.
And me personally, I thought it was good representation of Poe, because lyrically, I felt the lyrics. I felt like it told a story. It took us into his life. He gave us the visuals of other people's lives. I agree. Maybe he should take this thing to TikTok and create some form of TikTok challenge where people talk about how time has affected them, good and bad. So I think that this song could be used in a very, very positive manner when it comes to pushing his career. And I don't think he missed a beat lyrically. I think everything fit. The only thing that I didn't, like I said, I just didn't get the clock. I get the clock. I get the clock. I just thought the clock was cheesy. I thought it was cheesy and overkill. I think we could have got the message if they were just holding the signs, because I love that part at the end. And I think that should have been integrated more throughout the video, because he does it at the beginning.
Agreed.
He does it more at the end. But in the middle, it focuses on him and the big ass clock from Walmart. So, but
it was a good song though. I wasn't crazy about the video. Okay. Song wise, I'm all right with it. I mean, it's a good representation of country rap. I'm not mad at that.
Okay, yeah, and I both. Neither bothered me. Neither bothered me at all. I wasn't mad at the video or the song. So,
okay.
And it made me want to hear more from Poe. Made me want to hear more about Poe's story. And I'm gonna definitely do some digging. Maybe we'll try to get him on the show. All right,
okay, cool.
We're gonna keep it in the same arena, in the same box. Again, this was a video that was basically put on the Country Rap Report Facebook page. And I actually never heard of this artist until I seen the video on the page, and like I said, if you want us to review your video, if you drop your video on that page, we're going to review that video. If it's your video. All right. So next up, we got what I think is a dope ass name, Creek Banks, and the name of this video is US of A. Okay.
Let me make sure I got that one up. All right, there it is. All right. Yeah. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first because again, I think we're gonna disagree. I actually think now this goes back to some other videos we've talked about. I think Creek Banks probably, maybe he knew the person that filmed this video, but whoever captured the visuals in this video, to me, their own point. I'm not mad at who shot this video. If whoever shot this video don't have a company directing videos, then they strongly should think about it because there are a lot of scenes. They integrate the flag. They got him standing on the truck. I didn't care for the big ass picture of Trump, but it's okay. They got scenes where it looks like it's from his living room. He's in front of a bonfire. Like visually, this video took us into the life of Creek Banks, and that's what I like to see when I see an artist to get that first impression. Now, my down of this video is.
So I agree with everything that you just said. That part about the video representation, I get that.
Because the video,
and I agree.
The video represents him extremely well.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. I agree with all of that.
Even I'm not mad at his content. If you don't like it here, get the fuck on. If you don't like it, get the fuck on.
I agree with that too. But this is probably where we're gonna disagree because the song wasn't great. Okay. Now, this is what I don't like. Okay.
Creek Banks. I like where you're going, boy. I like where you're going. And by looking at your views on your video, the people like where you're going to. And maybe it's just your style because Creek Banks has a lot of views on this video. My man, 15K. Okay? It's just sometimes on the songs, Creek Banks, you don't sound like you in the verse strong. It seems like sometimes you get lost at the ending of the bar. Sometimes I feel like you're reading it off the paper.
That would go along with what my issue is, and that's the production. I didn't like it. I hated the auto-tune. I'm not even gonna lie. It seemed like it was too pitchy. Wasn't his key. The content wasn't bad. I'm all right with what the hell he's saying. And what he's saying goes along with what he's visualizing in the video. I hated the production of the song. The song was very, very amateurish. And that's me being as generous as possible. I don't know if he can do better or should do better, but this representation of, if this is what I'm hearing, regardless of the video, if this is what I heard for the first time, I wouldn't even listen to him again.
And see me, it made me want to hear more from him. See, I think me and you, our aspects are different because I think you are more of a production guy. And
yes.
I'm more of a lyric guy.
Yes.
And
yes.
I hear what you hear in the production because the production didn't move me. The production didn't make me want to give this song replay value.
Agreed.
But his subject matter made me say, you know what, I'll check out another one from him because he definitely can stay on topic. Because he never eludes from the topic that he's on about this song. Everything is in
right.
It's just maybe, I don't know. A lot of times I feel like country rap artists, maybe they don't know what direction they want to go because maybe they don't want to seem too hip hopish or I don't know. Maybe they don't want to rattle the trunks. I'm not sure because
you can't be too hip. It is hip hop, so you gotta embrace it. Or are we saying that they want to stay white and not be black with the culture?
No, because I don't think anyone's trying to be black. I think that they don't know maybe what the fan base wants.
The fan base wants this. This is the fan base. This video is perfect representation of the fan base. That's probably why he has so many views. This is perfect.
It's the song.
But the song is not great. The song the song quality, not the content. Let me clarify that. The quality of the song is not the same quality as any record that you will hear on the radio right now. And I don't give a damn what radio station you're listening to. Pick one. You will hear certain megahertz. It has to be a certain bar level. The EQ on this is off. Like I can go down the list, just production wise, of what's wrong with this song. And this is the issue that we had, and we talked about it in the last video that we did. We have a lower bar of expectation in country rap, and we're settling for this. We're settling for it because everybody else is like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I produced it. My homeboy put a little rough mix on it. Fuck mixing and mastering it. Damn, let somebody else, going through a rough draft and picking out and making sure the EQs are right and all the other stuff, all that shit to the side. We're gonna throw this bitch on TuneCore. So they're recording on Monday, Tuesday is up, and we're settling for that because in between Monday and Tuesday, there should have been a whole lot of checks and balances of people that were making sure that the quality is of industry standard, all music industry, not just country rap. Country rap has this bar that is so low that I get excited when I hear people that come with superior production, like Savannah Dexter or Shelby K or Adam, or there's so many of them out there. Their production level is so great that they can be just rapping about the ABCs. Still, it won't fucking matter because the song is so immaculately produced and touched, mixed, mastered, like so many things. Like I'm a fan of that, and that right there is what most of this industry needs. But it's not happening because the majority of this industry is on an amateur, getting into the game type of level, and you're settling for what is out there because everybody else is doing it. They're not looking at the bar that's been set from the other people that are doing it correctly. Their bar is the people on the same level as them, and that doesn't justify what country rap is in 2021. Hell, it's not even justifying it 5 years ago what country rap was. Like we can't keep settling for badly produced records just because the bar has been set so low amongst the people in the genre. That's not a good look.
So do you think that maybe that's why the production and some of those things aren't up there because the bar is low? And you think they feel like the fans don't expect more?
Right. But and then the fans don't, because an example of Exhibit A would be 15,000 views on a video that came out in February that the production is on an amateur level. Now they looked at the visuals and I'm pretty sure they love the visuals because this is their fan base. He's playing to the fan base. I get that part. Great. But quality wise, this is not a good, or it's not even a good produced record. And I'm talking about producer. Whoever made the beat is fine. I'm talking about production. There's a completely different night and day thing versus a beat maker and somebody that does the music production. A beat maker just pushes shit together, throws you the session, and then you do whatever you're going to do. If they give you a session, they might just give you a 2-track. But the producer comes in and it pulls out the best piece of that artist. And I didn't get that from this. I didn't get it from first hum with the auto-tune because the auto-tune is off. After that, everything else was like verification of, okay, this is an amateur, or this is somebody not giving their all to what they can give because they're just settling. It's just country rap. No one's going to take it serious. And that's what the irritating part of it, because if you guys aren't taking it serious, and how do you expect other people outside of the genre to take it serious? It's a never-ending circle.
All right. Well, I think hopefully a lot of people watch these videos. Hopefully, maybe they'll step the game up, because I ain't gonna lie, I think Creek Bank has potential as an artist. And by looking at his views, people like what he's doing, but maybe he needs to lock in. A lot of times I think maybe it helps if an artist, sometimes maybe these rappers don't know another rapper, or maybe they don't, dig other artists, or maybe they're not studying, or maybe it's just their style. I don't know, but I do think one of the things that could from time to time hurt country rap or keeps those at the top is that maybe they're not putting the production value where it needs to be.
Agreed.
You know what?
Agreed.
This is an artist I want us to talk about later, but I kind of really dig Blake Fades, because Blake Fades is showing the world what he can do on industry beats. Now, I think if a lot of country rappers practice on maybe industry beats, that might even give them more of an ear to what maybe they need.
Well, I think a lot of them are coming into this and not respecting the rap part. They're not learning hip hop. I think they're just doing it because it's just something, a hobby or whatever, or something they want to try or whatever. Learn the culture, and not just country rap culture, but learn hip hop. And once you learn hip hop and you become students of it, and the great ones in this subgenre are students of it. Upchurch is a student of hip hop. Adam is damn sure a student of hip hop. Jelly's a student of hip hop. And I know a lot of them are OGs, the ones that are actual students. But if you're not going to go outside of hip hop, outside of country rap and study hip hop, study the OGs of country rap. They are students of hip hop. Study how they work. Like Jelly hadn't put out a badly produced song in years, maybe in a decade. Like back when Jelly was doing gangster shit. Like Struggle Jennings hadn't done it in years. I'm talking about poorly produced. We're gonna hook this shit up and throw it out tomorrow, and put it on. Back in those times it was MySpace. Now they use SoundCloud. But none of that happens today. We can't allow for the bar to be set so low that when somebody drops something like this and we're okay with it. I'm not going to be that guy, especially on a technical level for music and someone who's been in hip hop for all my life. Like that's just not going to happen.
Well, I definitely agree. And like I said, I really actually, I want to hear more from him, but I would like to see his production stepped up a little bit. That way his fan base can grow.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
Because there are guys out there who, like Knuckles. Knuckles definitely is a student of the game. When you hear him lyrically, like he's a spitter,
Right.
And maybe it need to be some go-to guys of the genre when it comes to making beats, or maybe we need some producers out there who are saying, you know what, country rap is my lane. I don't know, but I agree with you on the production aspect of this particular record.
Okay.
All right, so man, we're gonna keep it going. We got one more, and this is one of my favorite people to review because she never fails me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with her latest release, Miss Savannah Dexter just hit us with Heaven's Got a Back Road. All right?
And we gon' how much time we got? Because we finna argue about this.
And we got time.
Okay, good. But let's start from
last. It wasn't even last. I saved it for last. Let's watch the video. All right, so first and foremost, and excuse me for not knowing, because I listen to so many projects, I forget. Heaven's Got a Back Road. Is that on Savages?
It is not.
It is not on Savages.
It is not. Country rap don't last that long.
Okay.
So their attention span is probably a month. So after that last video that we got from her that was off of Savages, we're now on to the next album.
Okay. All right. First thing I'm going to say is this. I like this record. And let me tell you why I like this record. And this is the pocket. Now, one of you people got in the comments earlier when we was making videos and said, Savannah Dexter, you ain't got to pick what she wants. She can do whatever the hell she wants. Listen, Savannah Dexter must have been listening because you see in this song, she's singing and rapping. That girl know what the hell her pocket is. She knows she ain't got the chops to get out here with some of these real live singers. She better keep throwing 16 bars here and there. And that I like. That separates her. That is what caught my attention. Because I like Savannah Dexter's melodic tone when she sings. I like when she does a little sing-songy rap. And I like when she gives us 16 bars. So as a whole, I like this song. It was a great mix of rap and singing. Let me talk about the video.
Well, let me before we go to the video. Song-wise, I thought this song was two different songs. There was the first part when the rapping came in, and then there was the second part when the singing started. The singing turned me off because the singing, I was expecting a complete rap song. But when she started singing, The singing wasn't even a real song. I think it might have been 3-4 bars. And then it was over with and she was back to the hook. It wasn't even a real song. I guess she just did it just so she can show and tell people that I'm still rapping and I'm still singing. I thought it was a really, oh man, I can't believe I'm saying it's about Swan. I thought it was a badly produced record. The beat was okay. I wasn't crazy about the guitar. The rap came in. It just seemed like it was uneven. Rap was longer than the singing. And then they added the extra reprise at the end. I didn't like it. And I listened to it multiple times, and I wanted to like it, but I couldn't. And I stopped liking it at the singing. Everything after that, it was like, well, did I just add this shit just cause, because it didn't fit. I get the meaning, and I understand, I was about to say Heaven's Got a Ghetto, but Heaven's Got a back road, because I'm pretty sure that was the motivation, knowing Gator, that this was some sort of a playback to that. But the song part was not it for me, fam. And I'm a fan of Savannah singing. It's just not. It wasn't it for me. And I was really turned off by it. Then when I watched the video, that was a whole nother thing. But you go ahead and give me your input on what you said about the video before I get mine.
Okay, so I don't know the time of the video. So let's use a round number and say this video is 3 minutes.
It is 3 minutes, exactly.
Okay. I liked 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the video.
I like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the video.
So
we
okay, but let me say this.
Okay.
Because you just said something that I was going to lead with.
Okay.
Let me get his attention. Gator. Gator. I know you hear us, Gator. I know you hear us. If you do not stop seizing the damn moment and trying to damn diss people.
Bro,
listen.
Bruh, 30 seconds worth. 30 seconds.
Listen.
Bruh.
Listen.
Bruh.
Gator. Do not make this girl no one-trick pony. Stop it. Like, Gator.
Bruh.
Listen, man. All right, first of all, I'm going to say this. I watch Savannah. I am a Savannah Dexter fan. So, and I don't want anyone thinking we just get up here and talk. No, man, bro. There's research upon research upon research. I take a week or two off when I feel like I'm in overload because I do so much research on these people. I watch y'all Instagrams. I watch your lives. So you mean to tell me y'all ain't talked about this man nothing?
Never.
Y'all ain't, even when he came out with the shoes, even when he slid down the stripper pole from heaven all the way to hell.
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to let you finish, but it's bigger than that. It's definitely bigger than what we're talking about. It's bigger than the surface.
Okay. Well,
I'll go ahead and give it to you because I don't want you to go on the spiel and then that not be it. Okay. Let me give you the backstory. Okay. When I was in Florida working for Mako, first of all, I love the new graphic that they did with the shark and shit at the beginning. That shit was dope. I don't know what he paid for it, but that shit needs to be at the beginning and the end of every video because that was dope. But, okay. I went to Florida on the behalf of Blueprint Group. I don't know if you know who they are, but it's a group of high-powered managers in music. Blueprint Group was going to facilitate the deal with Mako Music and Warner Brothers. Well, one of the Blueprint Group's biggest acts is Lil Nas X. Like the #1 act at the time for them. They've had Cardi B, they've had Meg Thee Stallion, they've had so many people. Tunchi. He's still one of the clients because he's one of the members of Blueprint Group. His manager is. Well, this video, remember in Savages when I told you that, okay, she's talking about me in the second verse, and you was like, man, let it go. And then even I reached out to Blueprint Group because I was cool with them at the time. It's like, man, don't leave him alone. Just let him talk. Because if he mad at you, he mad at you. It is what it is. Okay. Second verse, entirely about two people, BPG and myself. If you don't believe me, go and listen to it. You will hear she talking about a group, and then she's talking about somebody, and I'm that somebody that she's talking about, where she's saying that if it wasn't genuine, then blah, blah, blah. Everything I said about Savannah has always been genuine. I don't give a damn what anybody else has told you. I sincerely want that girl to win at music. And I put all of my efforts into that. Well, Lil Nas X has always been BPG's one of the biggest clients, and they knew of him being gay from off the rip. So I think this play in this video is one of two things. It's either one, Gator is saying fuck BPG because the deal has not been facilitated, and the deal was supposed to have got done fucking back in November, for the Warner Brothers deal, the $25 million deal that I was telling you about. If it hadn't happened by now, then Gator's like, well, fuck y'all. I'm finna move on, and this is my ultimate fuck you. Not only have I put you in lyrics in a previous album, but I'm also finna put one of your biggest acts in the video, and I'm finna burn this shit. Or it's finna be the opposite. It's finna be they doing this on video, and Lil Nas X is gonna reply to Savannah in some sort of way, and is gonna get more eyes from outside of the world that doesn't know about Savannah Dexter, and they're gonna shift their eyes over here and like, who is this little white girl talking about Lil Nas X, and why? It's either gonna be one of them two things. It's a marketing ploy to get some eyes on it, or it's a marketing ploy from within to build up. Where Gator is fucking up is you picked the wrong act to fuck with, because this guy has a very serious core gay fan base. And what you are doing is you are alienating your act and putting her on a pedestal to be crucified, because they're not going to get at the content or the biblical stuff. They're not going to get at that. They're only going to get it in the same way your rabid fans came at Katie. They're going to come at you the same way from outside of the genre, because these are people that support LGBTQ rights. They're going to come at her in droves, and either he's not going to like it or she's not going to like it. And I'm not a firm believer of all press is good press, because some press will damn your career. This is one of those things that could possibly damn your career for the wrong reasons. Now, if you put out a sex tape, we know that can create an entire family's net worth. But she hadn't done that. What she's done is she put Lil Nas X in the fire and burnt it and said, fuck you. And I don't know if the gays are going to support that or even feel a certain way in a positive way about that. That's dangerous. It could be career suicide if she was already on. But like I said, this is either going to be one of those two things. I think it's going to be one. I think it's Gator saying, fuck you. I don't think it's two, because if it was two, they should have handled it a different way other than how they handled it at this time. Because this, like you said, the first 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this video was perfect. Good for the video. The last 30 seconds had nothing to do with the video, had nothing to do with the song. The last 30 seconds was an outtake of, oh shit, this dude just made these Satan shoes, but we gonna shoot a different part of the video. Hey, y'all come over here and y'all meet up. We gonna shoot this, and it's gonna be in the last part of the video. Which is why they added the reprise at the end to extend the song even more. And this is all my speculation now, not the Lil Nas X and BPG shit. That's all facts. The speculation on why they extended the song was just so they can add the little piece visually. Gator is taking the wrong opportunity at this time with this. Like I don't get this. I don't get that. And everything that you just said was hopefully along those lines. If it wasn't, I don't want to distract you from saying whatever you was going to say, but that is the backstory on the Lil Nas X piece. There is a subliminal jab there, and it's not towards Lil Nas X. It's to Lil Nas X and his organizers.
Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing about this is, and I know this is not the intention. This is not what they mean for this to mean. But,
okay.
And maybe no one has even thought of this, but someone in the LGBT community will one day say this. And y'all say y'all heard it on this blog first.
Well, Savannah's personal assistant is of the LGBTQ community. Okay. Like, he should have spoke up and said, hey, fam, this might not be the best route to take.
This is what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that somebody should have said something other than me having to say it, But go ahead, my bad.
So she have officially taken shots at 2 people. If she took other shots, there have been sub disses. But she have literally called names, dismantled objects of 2 people. If she waged war in this industry, at this point, she's waged war against Katie Noel.
Who's a lesbian. And he's a gay.
Now.
That doesn't look good, does it?
How does this make her? And I know no one is thinking this. And
no, they are thinking that. They are thinking that. They are thinking that.
They can't not know the wrath of the LG.
Oh, no. Not anybody at Mako. No, they're not. Because if they were, they wouldn't be making these decisions. They're not. There's no way that you would go in and diss a lesbian and a gay within 6 months' time. Well, about 8 months, because she came out around June-ish. You've done this within a year. You've now defined her as a gay hater. That's funny. Gator, gay hater. That's funny. Play on words.
This sounds like a blog.
Play on words right there.
We might need to build a blog.
Bruh, no, we cannot, because this isn't Savannah. This is the part where the label has more control over the artistry than the artist. This is all Gator.
And this is his blueprint from the day.
Yes, absolutely.
He sees an opportunity and he takes advantage. Matter of fact, he's probably hoping Lil Nas X responds. But I just hope for the sake of Mako, because I like Mako. I like what Gator's doing as a businessman. Some of his moves are questionable, like these we're talking about, because he just took what I consider a great song and 30 minutes that could have been left off. And
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
And he made it something else. This song was about having a back road. But as a matter of fact, look, we're gonna talk a little bit about symbolism. And I know.
Hold on before you go into symbol. Have you read the comments yet?
No.
The comments are all positive because they understand the meaning of the song. Damn the video. The song is a good song. The song has a good meaning.
Yes.
The song is for those folks, especially military based, because she touched on it in the song. The song is a good song, contextual wise, until you cut on the video. Once you cut on that video, like they need to put out another video without the last 30 seconds, because the other stuff is irrelevant to her movement as an artist. I don't think it doesn't help her go forward. I think she takes a very stern and firm foot backwards on her artistry because of this video. I don't like it, man. I'm concerned for her as an artist and the direction that they're going, because, like you said, this is Gator's MO. You know, how many times are you going to get on by dissing somebody? How many times are you going to try to take a step forward and be relevant again by dissing someone? Like, she's better than that. She got the talent to be one of the tops in this genre, not just country rap, but rap, period. But you're not even utilizing that. You're trying to be gimmicky with the shit. And I understand that he's working within his grasp because he was never that successful as an artist. Okay, fine. Then bring in other people that you trust, that you will pay, that will make y'all move forward at the proper steps. Because this ain't gonna do it. This is career damning. Imagine if Katie Noel put together some sort of gay hating campaign about Savannah Dexter, and it would all be valid. Ain't a damn thing they can do about it.
Now, this is my thing. Okay, now this is where things get contradictory to me.
Okay.
We live in a society where if someone says, just for the sake of Black Lives Matter, you have this whole side that are mad because you shouldn't say Black Lives Matter because our lives matter. Right?
Right.
Who might feel like, no, how can you say Black Lives Matter, our lives matter? You know what? I ain't mad at you for that. But how can you say our lives matter, but then you want to censor Lil Nas X and his freedom of speech?
Okay.
And matter of fact, Lil Nas X is really probably trolling you guys to a certain degree because he hadn't said nothing.
He said plenty.
I'm saying about him, like when I'm looking at the comments, people talking about the man slid down a pole and twerked on the devil.
Well, here's the thing. And I was telling my wife this. Lil Nas X is not for us.
No.
Like not for me, not for you, not for anybody that don't listen to gay rap. Or if you're not a fan of gayness, then you don't want to be watching Lil Nas X because he's gonna bring that. He's not ashamed of who he is because once he's came out, he's out now. Like he even has said that. Like, yeah, I'm a troll, I'm a plant. You know, I do what I want, and I present myself that way. It is what it is at that point. But when you bring more attention to that by trying to make you be relevant and dissing him for who he is, and he's comfortable with who he is, are you not comfortable with who you are? Like, those are the underlying questions. Like, why go after this man? That shit ain't for you. You ain't country rap. You don't even rap about gays. You done already diss one lesbian. Like, what's the goal here? Are we trying to expand and grow the genre, or are we going after the gays that are out there that you don't agree with? And you throwing up Bible verses and putting them on shoes. You putting crosses on shoes because he had a pentagram on shoes. So you're now his antithesis. You're the counterpart to it. You're the balance to him. That's what we're trying to say.
So
I can't.
Well, with that being said, can Savannah Dexter out rap Lil Nas X?
I don't think either one of them write their shit. So no.
I like the song. I like the video. Leave the 30 seconds off. I know a lot of people are going to get mad because they think it's necessary. I don't. I'm a firm believer. If it don't affect you, leave it alone. Leave Nas X over there. Leave it alone, because you're going to bite off this apple that you are not going to be able to chew, because Savannah Dexter make her music. I pray, because I really like the artists you guys are developing. I love Hard Target. I love FJ. I like Savannah. Don't get your label hemmed up by the LGBT community.
Bruh, like, come on now. Let's be logical. How many people watch that video and say, "Oh, bro, this gonna be it"? Like, this is it. Like, how many eyes did that video cross and nobody say, like, "Hey, bro, this might not be the best thing to do at this moment"? You wouldn't already win at Katie, and most of our issues was because she was, and we even put it in a song that she was a lesbian, and here we are, somebody, this man.
You put it in the song that you dissed her.
And here we are with, think about Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, his point is, people saying I'm going to hell anyway because I'm gay. So since I'm going to hell, I'm finna enjoy it. Okay, that ain't for you, fam. He's already acknowledged, okay, and accepted this is who I am. If y'all say I'm going to hell, then I'm finna put it in the video. Like, I'm only following what you motherfuckers have put in my plate, and I'm finna eat it and feed it back to you. Okay, that has nothing to do with Savannah Dexter. Nothing, which is why I said this is some underlying shit or jab that Gator is throwing at BPG and Warner Brothers. But underlying backstory aside, that piece has no business in this video because Lil Nas X has said that he's not country rap. The genre has said Lil Nas X is not country rap. So why is Lil Nas X, the burning of his name and the opposition of everything that he represented in the Montero video is now in this video? Like, why is that a talk? Why is that a subject? Why is it even relevant? It isn't.
You know what's funny? I've never seen the Montero video. It's not for me. So I don't have 3 minutes to waste. I just know the hoopla around it. I seen a meme, and
the video got 101 million views already. It's only been out 2 weeks.
And who's watching it?
Not anybody that's straight. After the first view, they're probably done with it. Probably once he started dipping on Satan, it's probably a wrap. I left when the flowers started turning into Lil Nas X faces. I was like, oh, this finna be weird. So I left. Then I ain't have to watch the rest of it because the little snippets was all over fucking Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But it wasn't for y'all, fam. It's for the people who are fans. And clearly he's got enough because he had 101 million views in 2 weeks. 101 million. Now, I don't know how many of them were hate or just some people just to click on it just to see what the shit was all about, but still, it's still a view.
Yeah.
It's still a view. I don't get it, fam. This has nothing, Lil Nas X has nothing to do with this genre or Savannah Dexter or Make Your Music. Shit, it had no business in that video.
My thing is, why didn't she diss Old Town Road 8 months ago?
Well, she wasn't relevant 8 months ago.
I know. And
she had a more direct target to make her relevant 8 months ago.
Like, you're dissing the guy. First of all, no one even tripping off Old Town Road. So
Right.
So basically, you threw Old Town Road in there just for the people who might not know who. Because throwing the name Lil Nas X in the fire, there are country rap fans like, who the hell is Lil Nas X?
Right.
So you got to throw Old Town Road in there to make this relatable to the people who don't know who Lil Nas X is. Because there are
Well,
people,
I don't think that they can. I can't say that, because if it wasn't for Lil Nas X, country rap would not be getting the eyes that it's getting today, including us. You know, he did put a lot more eyes on the genre because of the exposure that he brought on from the song. And then once he said that, oh, I'm gay, or then it was a whole nother ball of wax, because, you know, the people that are in the fan base in this genre don't really support that type of stuff. So it was a twice slap in the face. You know, one, I'm not even of this genre, but since they saying that I'm of this genre and I'm gonna use this country dude to help pull me through, oh, I'm gay at the same time. Like, oh shit, like, we're gonna allow this to happen? Okay, well, now there's more eyes on the whole genre, and now more people know who Upchurch and Adam and Jelly are.
I mean, my thing is, why haven't, like, Church hasn't dissed Lil Nas X, Adam hasn't dissed Lil Nas X. This is
no, they have all dissed the industry plant. They don't do names, but they have all called out the industry plant, which is Lil Nas X. That's who that is.
Have they done it in this manner?
Oh fuck no, they haven't done it like this. No, this is Gator's way of saying fuck you.
Well, I like the song. Take away the 30 seconds of the video. I like the video. Now, the only thing about the video, maybe she's hearing the people, or maybe it was the content of the song. She didn't show all the sexiness in this video like her previous videos. Now, she took a more Sarah Ross, Shelby K approach in this video. Matter of fact, they got my cousin's pickup truck in there, and he said he needs that back. But, like, everything was regular in this video. She seemed like a country girl in this video, and I think that's what was needed for the content.
But has she been regular on social media the last 3 weeks? 2 weeks since the video came out, a Lil Nas X video. Have you, when you look at her social media, especially her Instagram, there's a bunch of sexiness there. Like, don't fake it for the video. Like, you gonna have your ass and your titties out. Like, come on with the shit, because it's all on Instagram. Bring the shit over to the video too. Don't change the shit up just because you making a song and Heaven's in the title. Like, this that bullshit I don't like. Like, you gonna be it 100% of the time. Shelby K is Shelby K 100% of the time. Every time I see her on social media, she was the same chick that we interviewed a couple weeks ago, and we put a video out on her. Same girl. She hadn't changed.
You know what's funny? And again,
you on Instagram looking at them ass and them titties? You see them yams?
I don't know.
Bruh. Come on now, fam. Come on, bruh. Don't fake the shit just for the video. We ain't gotta do that, bruh. We ain't gotta fake it for the video. We know.
Hey man, one time for the ski mask she wore in this video.
Bro, I don't know when that video coming out, but that video gonna be dope as fuck. That shit, that's a nice shot. That's a calendar shot, bro.
You remember and I'm gonna wrap it up. You remember the LL Cool J line when he dissed Ice-T? I took your album cover and went straight to the bathroom when he was talking about Ice-T's wife on the cover.
Oh no. Wow.
I'm just saying. look, I don't play with religion. I don't play with religion.
Right.
You know, I'm spiritual. I have a strong spirituality. I have a strong bond with my creator. This is just my thing. And again, I'm not hating on Savannah Dexter because I like her. It's just some of these moves confuse me. So your last two posts, which came out after the video, has John 3:16 in them. Nowhere on your entire Instagram period have you ever mentioned John 3:16 until you dropped this video. Did you just get saved?
Well, not based on them ass and titties that came after that.
Why should you put John 3:16 on that beaver shot?
I don't know.
Because
Put it right there, right. Put it right there in the crotch.
if she moved that baseball bat, that's monkey.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. So I'm just saying, like, don't play with people, man. And I ain't saying you're not making this from your heart. Just don't, like, you can do all the spiritual songs you want. Don't start putting these daggone Bible quotes when you haven't done this in over. Let me see. You done gave us 109 posts and 107 you did not know what John 3:16 was. That's all I'm saying. Don't do this to your fans. You have John 3:16. John 3. I'm just saying.
I understand, bro. I'm when I saw the video, I was like, "What are you doing, Gator?" Like, I know we had issues and I left, but damn, like, bro, call a nigga. I will give you some advice on what to do and not to do. But clearly, somebody's giving bad advice or not taking any and just like running and winging and shit. Like this, it doesn't make sense. This will hurt, bro. This will hurt.
We'll see. We'll see because she might win. We'll see. And again,
well, she's going to win because of the fan base. This fan base is for all of the shit that she's talking about in the video, and not just talking about, but showed in the video because they don't like Lil Nas X. They don't like his representation of the genre. So she's going to win because of that. If this shit catches wind outside of the genre, and the gays catch a hold of it, they're coming for her ass, and it won't be in a good way, fam.
And if Katie that's what I respect about Katie Noel. Katie is obviously not an opportunist because there's been a couple fumbles that Katie could have picked up and ran with since Savage that record came out that hurt her tremendously.
Well, this is it's still fresh now. Katie could be compiling some shit right now because this just came out yesterday. Katie wanted to rally the troops to come at her ass. Like, we talking about career ending. Not you won't be able to do shit. Now, again, they could win. Mako could still win if they. Now, I'm not giving them no ideas. There's ways that they could win, but they need to be preparing another video so they can get off this topic and on something else as soon as possible.
All right, man. Last thing I gotta say for those who might not know of messaging or things or why they're placed there or the meaning of things. All right, a lot of people, in the end of the video, Savannah has on a squad shirt. I'm not mad at that. A lot of people have shirts on with 777, and a lot of people might not know the meaning of 777. So just before we get up out of here, because we like to educate. All right, 777 means highly spiritual angle number 777 is the sign of getting divine guidance. That indicates it's time to get rewards for your efforts. Angel numbers can mean different things. However, if you're seeing the angel number often, then you should be happy. That's because the angel number means only positive things. So 777 is kind of the counter to the 666 from Lil Nas X. So now, for you people out there who are hoping, because I was in the comments, for y'all hoping ill will on Lil Nas X, like make Nike make him go bankrupt. Man, y'all stop that, man. That man has a right to feed his family like anybody else. It's not for you. It's not for you. Don't wish misfortune on anybody. It's not for you. Leave it alone. But to wish that Nike bankrupts this man, come on, man. You know how much symbolism is in all these different things and how many things people do that hurt other people? Like, man, leave the kid alone. I ain't mad at Lil Nas X. I thought it was funny that I thought it was an act of genius that this man went down a stripper pole all the way to hell. I'm sorry. That shit is the funniest thing that I heard that week. It was funny. Just the fact that he did that, all I could think of was he should have on a fire suit. Because I could think of a fireman, you know how the fire goes down?
Right.
Come on. I ain't mad at Lil Nas X.
I thought the video was creative. Well, from what I did see, but it definitely got enough people talking. So, and he's up to 100+ million views in 2 weeks. So clearly it's working. Clearly.
All right, man. Heaven's got a ghetto. I mean, damn, I'm saying too.
I know it's there. We both know it's there. All
Heaven,
he needed to do was do the same melody, and we would have been like, "Oh, okay, Gator. Like you can't be a little bit more original, fuck, bro."
Heaven's got a back road. To me, I love the video other than the last 30 seconds. I like the song. Katie. Now, Savannah, y'all got me all up in arms. See, that's why I don't talk about God and stuff, man. Like,
Right.
leave the gays alone. Leave the gays alone. You're not gonna tell me y'all stop playing. If Lil Nas X called Mako right now and want to give Savannah Dexter that feature, they're not gonna take it.
Agreed. Yeah.
That's kind of like the last video we made. I ain't signing no label. If you're gonna get somebody to ease that burden and put some money in your pocket, you're gonna do it. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. But I like the song. I like the record, Savannah Dexter. I love you. By no means is this a diss. This is just my opinion on what I didn't need to see in that last 30 seconds. If it weren't for that, you have a 10 record and a 10 song for me.
I'm on the fence, bro. Not just about Savannah, but Mako. These moves are questionable for me. I don't. They don't make sense. They don't make sense, and they don't make dollar sense. So I need some clarity. I'm going to be watching everything, even with a even bigger microscope from now on, because these are some bad missteps.
All right, man, we're going to recap before we get up out of here. We started the show. I'm talking about Big Po, his joint Time. I like the song. I thought it was good representation. Made me want to hear more from him. Everything.
Hold on one more piece about Big Po, and I thought it was, I think it was in another video that we covered, but this is a teachable moment. Big Po in his video had on some apparel, I think Carhartt, and a couple other things. If them some bitches ain't paying you to wear their shit, don't put their shit in your video. And this is to any artist, not just the Big Po. They pay people for sponsorships, and those sponsorships can come in video form or on social media through influencers, et cetera, et cetera. And this is just to all brands, because in another video that we watched, there was fucking brands all through the video. Like I saw Blue Magic hair grease in the kitchen, in the bathroom. I saw some butter and some sugar on the counter, and there's just brands everywhere. But them motherfuckers ain't pay y'all. Don't put known brands in videos unless you have the right to do so. Because let's say Lil Nas X had some shit in his video, you better believe that brand will be in his ass, no pun intended. Because he did not ask to visually display their brand in his video. And they would only say that because he's giving the devil a lap dance, and it's either they were supporting the message or they're just against the devil doing the lap dance or whatever it is. But this is some logistic shit y'all got to be thinking about as a label and as artists. Be very particular about what you put in your videos for display, because it can come back to haunt you in more ways than one. Because if you did not ask for permission and some shit happens in a good or bad way, they could come back and sue you for all of the proceeds, and or you can get a cease and desist and you will have to pull down your stuff. You don't want any of that to happen. So to be clear and just to summarize all of that, don't put any brands in your video. Go in there with a plain t-shirt. Or don't wear a polo. Like I got on a polo now, but it's a brand that's very obscure, and it's not one of them obscene logos on it, so you know what it is. Like keep that in mind when you're shooting your videos and for video production. Your videographer should be telling you this shit off the rip. Like if you ain't got permission to be showing you this, you should not be putting it in the video, because technically the videographer owns the video. They're allowing you to use it. This is the legal shit. But you don't want to continue to put brands out there like that you don't have anything to do with or not getting compensated for.
That's why in a lot of videos you see the black tape.
Yes, you're supposed to. But we're not seeing that. And I don't want country rap to get in a hole. Again, this is that what we're talking about earlier, about the people not taking this shit serious. Like this is the very serious part of it, because this is some legal ramifications. Like you definitely gotta cover your ass with that type of stuff. So don't go into it with that, because it's not your brand. You don't have to say so. Yeah, you bought it, you got a receipt, but it's still a brand that you are putting out. And if you're saying something that is contrary to what their brand believes, then they will come for you, and it won't be in a good way.
All right. Gotta say this. Shout out again, Full Scope Media, man. They keep Savannah Dexter, they keep the videos on point.
Bro, I heard Drake is no longer at Full Scope. Somebody told me the other day, and when they told me, I was like, bro, first of all, I don't give a fuck. And second, why do you know? Because, you know, why are you keeping up with their shit? Because I'm not. But Drake is one of the editors, and it was Drake, and in this video, it even says directed by Ghost. Those two are the main videographers over there. So maybe they got other video people. This graphic that I'm looking at is definitely new. So somebody's skill set is different that they brought to the table. I'm impressed. But yeah, Full Scope they always bring it. Ghost is dope. You cannot say anything negative about Ghost. Ghost brings his A game every time.
All right, man. Big Poe time. I like the record. Made me want to hear more from Big Poe. I would just lose the clock next time.
Yes, Flavor Flav.
Do more of the images that you showed in the front. In the end, you could have incorporated them inside, and to me, that would have made it a better video. Visually, I think your video person did that job. It was clean. It wasn't so dark. And like I said, it made me want to hear more from Big Poe.
Okay.
Creek Banks. I actually really like the visual. I don't know if it was big budget or not, but whoever filmed it knows how to film. I think that video rolled out perfectly with the content of the record. My only problem with the record was I felt like at times he lost lyrically on the beat. I don't know what happened. At the end of some of his bars, he just didn't finish strong. I don't know if that comes with the production aspect. And I think the beat could have been better.
Gotcha.
And last but not least, Miss Savannah Dexter of Mako Music. To me, one of my favorites. I love to review her. But we always give you the good and the bad, how we feel. We're not picking on anyone or demeaning anyone. I just think that last 30 seconds made, to me, a classic video. It just upset me. They could have cut the 30 seconds off. I didn't see a reason to diss Lil Nas X. I didn't see a reason to diss Old Town Road. I didn't see a reason. Even if she done it, I would have felt better if they went into another song. That way it could be separated from that song, Heaven's Got a Back Road.
So that would have been dope. That like not so much an ad lib, like an outro or something like that. See, that would have been dope. Switch the beat up and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
Hey, if she had gave Lil Nas X some bars, I might would feel different. She should have gave him some bars. If she wanted the smoke, then come get the smoke. She don't want the smoke. She just visually they want to paint a picture and hopefully to get some clout. That was a clout move. I'm sorry. That was a clout move, and I don't think that was Savannah's idea. I don't even know her like that. I don't see her saying this is a song that means a lot to me, and all the people responding well and how it touched their heart. But then we're going after Lil Nas X. So that's how I feel. But I like the record and I like the video, other than the last 30 seconds.
I think we're on the core for most of everything you just said.
All right, man. Until next time, man, I don't know. Maybe we need to do some research and find out, does Savannah Dexter not like the LGBT community?
No, I don't want to know. I don't want. I'd rather just deal with the songs and review them as they come and let that speak for itself. Because I know that part over there for sure behind the scenes, and this was disappointing because I don't think that's Savannah. I know that's not Savannah. I know it is. I know it, bro.
All right. We're about to get up out of here, but before we do, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button. Please, 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 if you subscribe to Riding Dirty TV, which we will greatly appreciate. But all the Country Rap Report shows are in the Country Rap Report playlist. That way, if you don't want to see any of the other videos, the Riding Dirty reviews, the Riding Dirty anything, if you just want to keep it the Country Rap Report, there is a playlist with all the Country Rap Report videos. Artists, if you have a video and you think you would like to be reviewed by us, drop your video on the Country Rap Report Facebook page, and I promise you drop it, we'll get to it.
Don't expect no sugarcoating though, because that ain't gonna happen.
You got the heart, got the stomach for it.
Right. I mean, it's all love though. It's all for all of us to grow the genre. It's all love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Vic XL.
This your dude, Spank.
And we are out of here till next time, man. Y'all be blessed.